don't know what map. Welcome back to the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice. We are going, before we get to Bly Lucifron, which was our next scheduled game, we're going to jump into game 3 of Bly versus Tefel, who are still fighting. Tefel again, still big hometown hero. I expect we're going to get a lot of cheers. The game is ready to go. It's on Metropolis. Any thoughts before it starts?
ZVZ.
Is it? No.
Yeah,
maybe.
ZVZ.
Bly Tefel.
Oh, sorry.
Protoss, Terran,
Thinking Lucifron. Yeah.
So, any thoughts, Jared?
Any thoughts? But
Any thoughts?
me?
Yeah.
I am going to watch this and know everything that's happening, and I'll have the deepest understanding of the meta.
I believe it. We're lucky because Kelaris and Apollo, they know a lot about Zerg, both of them.
I can't believe Apollo's knowledge on Zerg, actually. It's almost shocking. Watch his YouTube tutorials if you don't, by the way. I do. Sorry.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't make me a noob, but I do, man. The players are in the game is on. Let's go over to the casters.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck, have fun. And a little bit of a stutter there. There you go. Apollo, we have ZVZ on the way.
Yep.
We know quite a bit about it.
Apparently so. So try not to disappoint Jarrett over there, and we'll see what we can do. Jumping into this third map, 1-1 apiece at the moment. Let's find out how this is going to go down.
As we do have them spawning on Metropolis here for game number 3. So for now, we will indeed see what is going to go on here with Bly looking focused and already in the game with a little bit of lag, but it's fine now.
Yeah, should be a good Zerg versus Zerg coming this way. We've already seen one wonder game from Tefel against Lucifron.
Yes.
Can he produce a second wonder game? Go into the third game, both. And luckily for us, we grab the third game every time. So let's see if it's going to happen. Maybe that's his lucky charm here, the Intel Extreme Masters. We jump into his third game and he wins it.
Not too bad at all, not too bad. We'll see as we do have spawning to the left-hand side here as our blue Zerg. Ladies and gentlemen, the Polish player, give it up for Dignitas Tefel. And spawning over to the right-hand side here as our red Zerg. Ladies and gents, give it up for Asa Bly.
Alright, so let's see how this game's going to develop. We already have a hatchery first down by Bly and spawning pool for Tefel. But just to remind you on where these players are exactly in the group, in Group B, which we're covering here, they're currently both tied for third place, sitting at 1 win and 1 loss. The winner of this game now, this very game, because it is 1-1 currently, will fortify that third position for the time being, moving halfway through the games of today.
Yeah.
The loser, unfortunately, will fall down alongside Lucifron, who is sitting at 1 win and 2 loss. So again, very similar to what we just saw between Mana and Lucifron, both of them looking to push forward to challenge for the top 3 within this group.
Yeah. And this is a very interesting map to go into ZVZ on, more so than almost any other map. There's a lot of, in ZVZ, there's a lot of early and mid-game finishes, but as time's gone on, there's a lot of late-game finishes as well. And Bly, whilst he normally goes for that late to mid, on this map, we've seen a lot of big, long games from him. We've seen a lot of Mutalisk openings because of the airspace there is to cover.
Yep.
And from that point on, grabbing 5 base in ZVZ is not an impossibility at all.
That's right, on this map, just very similar to other matchups on this map. It's difficult to attack your opponent because they have such a long reaction time.
Yes.
And they're able to prepare, they're able to spread out in a defensive position. And we'll see if that is going to force a longer game here, as Tefel does get the scout of the gas. He knows that speed is being researched already for Bly, and it's quite a long way for Tefel to get his own speed. So he is going to be on the back foot, playing a little bit defensive to begin with in this game.
Yeah, I always get a little bit scared when I, go into a ZVZ and don't have my speed out whilst my opponent has that little bit of a speed window. But nowadays, most Zergs have, been able to build good SimCity. They've been able to position their queens effectively to make sure there's not that much scouting going on from that kind of play. So it's interesting to see that, Tefel will probably, 9 times out of 10, be okay in this situation.
That's right, and he gets the Bailey Nest down here. Bly, sorry. And I do favour Bly in this game, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Bly is quite a good Zerg versus Zerg player. On the way to actually playing in this main tournament, he was able to beat Stefano 2-0 in the third stage of qualification.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he's going to be able to beat Tefel, or is the home advantage once again going to play in favour for Tefel.
Looks like we just have a little bit of gas coming in here for Tefel, not too much. He is looking to add on that spine crawler, get a lot of drones out, play a really, really intense macro game from the very, very get-go. But at the same time, Bly here making a lot of lings. He does have 2 in his opponent's base, spotting everything going on, including the progression of the Baneling nest and the lack of actual gas being mined right now.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why he started to build all those lings. Seeing only 1 guy in gas, hardly any gas available for Tefel. And we'll see if Bly's going to continue with this ling production. He's currently got out 12 on the way. I mean, 12 out, 4 on the way. So a total of 16. And he is morphing a couple of Baileys in the main base here. How did they even... The Queen was chasing them.
It just kind of left them, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The Zerglings are going to try in again. Oh, and getting a great surround on that first Queen there. Good job by Bly. They're going to take a little bit of damage from those Zerglings in turn, but where are those 2 Banelings waddling in? He has been seen, though, by Tefel.
Oh, 1 detonates on the set of lings there. He chooses to kill the lings instead of the drones. And, well, he's going to finish off those 4 quite easily there, saving the Baneling. Oh! That's going to open up a lot of free kills for these lings if they can get in their great hold position. How many are actually going down? Oh, my God, what a killing strike from Bly. 9 drones killed with that. A great Baneling, great hold position. A wonderful strike.
9 drones, and with that he takes the lead in terms of drones right now, just for a little bit there. Unit counting station now 35 to 35. Tefel had to recuperate his losses, and then he's morphing in his lair to get things going, but as is Bly.
And, well, Bly hasn't got any Banelings to defend at the moment here. I'm surprised he didn't morph any, but he does have a lot of lings coming out. The Queen is helping. Oh, we do have some Banelings on the top of the ramp, but he's electing not to use them at the moment. He did have enough lings out to keep that defense solid, which so far Bly has established a bit of a lead in this game, as those 9 drone kills did go down.
That was really cute by Bly there. He actually had a few Zerglings in that small crevice on hold position, just to make sure that the lings couldn't get through there, just behind the lings that were attacking at the front. And with that, you know, we have the Roach Warren now on the way for Tefel here with that layer. I mean, this is it's just gearing up to be a relatively standard game for Tefel, but he might be a little bit gas starved.
Oh, these Banelings are trying to come in here, and oh my gosh, Tefel has to be so careful here. And he does manage to keep his lings away from the Banelings. And Bly keeping up with this pressure here, has a 3rd base being built, has the Spire on the way.
And there we go, there's the Spire we predicted earlier with the Mutalist play. Very, very common here from Bly to open things up. The Banelings try and run in, but don't get any damage done, really, as the Spine and Queen take them out.
And Bly has the Overseer, sees the Infestation Pit, realizes that he is going to have to play against Infestors. There's going to be a small window of opportunity here. And likewise, Tefel is going to find out about the Spire just about.
That would have been so scary if the Ling had gone in a separate direction to the Overseer and not seen that whatsoever. But there you go, Bly once again going for a little bit of an engagement at the front of his opponent's base with a few Baneling connections, but really not doing too much at that point.
Yeah, that's right. And, well, Bly's going to keep up the pressure here. He should actually turn around. He's got more lings than his opponent. There we go. Does turn around and will be able to win that fight and maybe pressure this 3rd from going down a little bit, but now the Roaches are coming down. He should be able to fortify this 3rd base and get it running and up and working. And looking at Bly, actually, I said that there would be a very small window of opportunity, but he didn't actually commit to building Mutalists. He cancelled it here.
Yeah, he cancelled the Spire, now opting for that Infestation Pit after it was scouted out. So have we seen any precautions being taken in the form of like Spore Crawlers or anything?
Oh dear, this could be absolutely massive here. No. And I'm looking to see... Oh, I think the Roaches were revealed. Tefel did scout the Roaches there with an Overlord. He did just about see them. That should make him build units, but right now his drones, there the units are coming through. What Bly was aiming for there was like, all right, if I'm going to build Mutas, you should be building drones, Infestors, and Spore Crawlers. Yeah. But all of a sudden, I'm going to hit you with 15 Roaches, and you're not going to be ready for it. But Tefel manages to find out at last minute here. Does he have enough to actually defend, though? Yeah,
there's a potential that he can be completely blindsided. That secret right hook that Bly is hiding here as he does push across the map against Tefel, trying to find an opening as he will push forwards, trying to bring down that Spine Crawler pretty quickly whilst the Roaches are out of position. Brings it down so fast. These Roaches are hitting Tefel at a pretty opportunistic time.
And 4 Infestors are trying to get out for Tefel right now. He doesn't really have any Roaches here. And Bly with this wonder super hook out of nowhere just kind of deals with this so strategically, so beautiful, so magical with his mind games here, showing one thing, doing another, and he may have just got right in and won this game.
Yeah, those Fungals do a lot of damage, but so too are the Roaches to the economy line. 33 workers have died off currently, 34. Those Infestors are lifting a little bit vulnerable as well. Bly now sitting on production here and just doing so much damage.
That was such a fantastic move. I cannot stress how cool of a move that was from Bly to show one thing, do the other.
GG. Bly with the mind games, and this is Bly to a T. He is one of the most opportunistic and players I have ever known. He takes advantage of any little thing you can give him, and if even your good scouting, he can turn that around and make it terrible.
That's right. 2 wins to Bly and 1 loss. Tefel now, unfortunately, 1 win, 2 losses here within this Group B. But a very nice, decisive move there from Bly.
Yeah, very nice indeed. So guys, we are going to send it over to the analysis desk, as we do have Jarrett, Todd, and QXE on standby for that ZVZ.
Acer Bly breaking the hearts of so many Polish fans and winning the series 2-1. Relatively close game, almost the entire way through, and then Bly just ran away with it.
Yep.
At what moment did that happen?
Bly really hit a really good timing there with those speed roaches. Tefel's build just got speed a little bit later. He was trying to use his gas for the earlier infestors, get those out, pathogen glands plus infestors, it's a ton of gas. Bly gets that speed a little bit earlier and just hits Tefel when he's out of position, not really able to defend that before infestors get out, before speed gets out. The rocks in between the natural and the third made it very hard for him to defend. The drones, we could see them transferring back and forth, and it was just kind of Bly hitting a very specific spot before Tefel's upgrades, before Tefel's units were able to kick in and really give him that good position that he was going for.
All right, do we have a replay or a moment to go into the replay?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have a replay ready. All right,
I'll
I'll give you a quick update on other games that are happening around here. Grubby did eventually win the 3rd regame, defeating Snoot 2-0. Parting crushing Siphon 2-0, and Dream beating Tarson 2-0 as well. A lot of 2-0s.
Yep.
When we come back from a quick commercial break, we're going to have Bly versus Lucifron. It's going to be awesome. Don't go anywhere.